What if I told you that the secret to living longer and healthier lies in simple everyday habits? Stay with me as I'll reveal everything you need to know to transform your vitality. As we age, our body undergoes natural changes that affect metabolism, digestion, and nutritional needs. Therefore, maintaining a balance in the amount of food we consume is crucial, especially for the elderly. Proper portions help ensure that the body has the nutrients it needs without overloading the digestive system, which can become more sensitive over the years. For the elderly, caloric needs tend to decrease as the metabolism slows down. This means that while the body needs fewer calories, it still requires a variety of essential nutrients to maintain health. Foods rich in lean protein, such as fish, chicken, and eggs, are important for the preservation of muscle mass, which tends to decrease with age. Whole grains, such as brown rice and oats, provide fiber that helps in digestion and regulation of intestinal transit, common problems among the elderly. Including fresh vegetables and fruits in the diet is also essential. These foods are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, substances that fight premature aging and strengthen the immune system. However, it is necessary to pay attention to the portions, as excessive consumption of certain types of foods, even healthy ones, can lead to weight gain, which overloads the heart and joints. In addition, the proper portion of food helps prevent conditions such as type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular problems, which become more common with aging. Dividing meals throughout the day with smaller portions can be an excellent strategy, as this facilitates digestion and improves nutrient absorption, avoiding blood glucose spikes and ensuring more energy throughout the day. Frying food can be a quick and tasty way to prepare food, but for the elderly, this method can do more harm than good. Frying food at high temperatures can destroy many of its essential nutrients, and the oil used in the process can release harmful substances into the body. One of these substances is acrylamide, which is formed when carbohydrate-rich foods are exposed to very high temperatures. Studies associate acrylamide with an increased risk of cancer and cardiovascular disease, problems that particularly affect the health of the elderly. In addition, the consumption of fried foods, rich in saturated and trans fats, can increase bad cholesterol, LDL, in the blood, which favors the appearance of heart disease and hypertension, conditions common in older people. Fat can also make digestion difficult and increase the risk of gastroesophageal reflux, which causes discomfort and acidity, which is quite common among the elderly. Therefore, it is important to adopt healthier cooking methods that preserve the nutrients of the food and do not add unnecessary fat. Steaming is an excellent option, as it retains the vitamins and minerals in the vegetables while also being gentle on the digestive system. Grilling and baking the food are also healthier alternatives. When grilling, for example, the fat in the food drains out, reducing the amount of calories consumed while preserving the natural flavor of the food. These preparation methods are also more suitable for elderly people with digestive difficulties, since foods prepared in this way are lighter and easier to digest. In addition, by avoiding fried foods, seniors can improve their cardiovascular health, reduce their risk of disease, and improve their overall quality of life. Maintaining moderation in food is essential for any age, but it becomes even more crucial with advancing age. Even healthy foods, when consumed in excess, can bring problems. For example, fruits and vegetables, which are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, can be beneficial for health, but excess fruit consumption can raise blood glucose levels, which increases the risk of type 2 diabetes, a common condition in the elderly. In addition, excess fiber can cause digestive discomforts, such as bloating, gas, and constipation, which are more prevalent in old age. Protein-rich foods are also critical for muscle and bone health, but excess protein can put a strain on the kidneys, especially in people with compromised kidney function, something that can occur with aging. Balance is the key. For the elderly, it is important to ensure that the portions are adequate to their energy and nutritional needs, but without exaggeration. Controlling your diet also helps prevent weight gain, which can have serious effects on your health. Excessive weight gain puts a strain on the joints, increasing the risk of osteoarthritis and other joint conditions that are common in old age. In addition, being overweight puts more strain on the heart, increasing the risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. To avoid this, it is important to consume moderate portions and follow the recommendations of a nutritionist or doctor who can help adjust the diet to each person's specific needs. Did you know that the inhabitants of the blue zones, places where people live longer and healthier, have a simple secret to increasing longevity? It is not an expensive medicine or a complicated secret. Want to know what they do differently? Keep watching to understand what you can apply in your daily life now. The blue zones are areas of the world where people live longer and with a higher quality of life, such as Okinawa in Japan, Icaria in Greece, Sardinia in Italy, Nicoya in Costa Rica, and Loma Linda in California. The lifestyle of these people offers valuable lessons for the elderly who seek to live healthier and increase their longevity. One of the main characteristics of the inhabitants of these regions is a diet based on natural and fresh foods. They consume a diet rich in vegetables, legumes, fruits, and whole grains, which provide the vitamins, minerals, and fiber essential for the proper functioning of the body. In addition, they have a moderate protein intake and consume small amounts of red meat. This helps maintain a healthy weight and reduces the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other health problems. Another important point of the blue zones is the active lifestyle. People in these regions do not engage in heavy physical activity, but they do stay physically active through daily walks, gardening, household chores, and even field work. For seniors, regular physical activity is one of the best ways to keep joints healthy, improve circulation, and prevent muscle loss. In addition, these people also value time with family and friends, which strengthens emotional and mental health. Finally, stress is minimal in the blue zones. The practice of meditation, adequate rest, and a strong sense of community and purpose help these people to live in a more relaxed and balanced way. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and staying emotionally healthy can significantly improve quality of life. The secret to healthy aging and vitality lies in adopting simple and natural practices on a daily basis. For seniors, this may mean engaging in light physical activities such as walking, stretching, or yoga, which keep the body strong and flexible, while also helping to reduce stress and anxiety. In addition, maintaining a balanced diet with a focus on fresh and natural foods is essential to ensure that the body has all the nutrients it needs to stay healthy. Other habits such as maintaining good sleep hygiene, drinking plenty of water, and reducing alcohol and caffeine consumption are also important to ensure healthy aging. Sleeping well allows the body to recover, strengthen the immune system, and recharge for the next day. Hydration is crucial for the health of the skin, organs, and for the proper functioning of the body. Finally, moderation in the consumption of substances such as alcohol and caffeine can prevent liver problems, hypertension, and insomnia. Emotional well-being cannot be neglected either. Social interaction, involvement with family and friends, and participation in activities that bring pleasure are key to keeping the mind active and healthy. For seniors, keeping busy with hobbies or activities that provide a purpose can be one of the best ways to age happily and healthily. One of the most powerful recipes to increase vital energy and strengthen the immune system is the combination of honey, turmeric, black pepper, lemon, and warm water. This blend has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and detoxifying effects, making it an excellent way to strengthen the body from the inside out. Honey is an excellent natural energizer. It contains glucose and fructose, which are quickly absorbed by the body, providing immediate energy and helping to strengthen the immune system. In addition, honey has antibacterial properties that help prevent diseases. Turmeric, a spice commonly used in cooking, is known for its powerful anti-inflammatory properties. For the elderly, it is especially beneficial in combating joint pain and reducing inflammation in the body. Turmeric also helps improve brain function, which is critical for mental health. Black pepper is important because it increases the body's absorption of turmeric, enhancing its effects. It also improves digestion and stimulates blood circulation, which is essential for heart health. Lemon is an excellent source of vitamin C, which strengthens the immune system and helps detoxify the body. It also helps alkalize the body, balancing the body's pH and fighting inflammation. Warm water helps to dilute substances in the body, facilitating the absorption of nutrients and promoting smoother digestion. In addition, warm water has a relaxing effect, helping to relieve stress and promote overall well-being. To prepare this drink, just mix a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, the juice of half a lemon, and a teaspoon of honey in a glass of warm water. Mix well and drink it in the morning on an empty stomach to ensure that the body absorbs all the nutrients. The ideal is to follow a cycle of 3 consecutive weeks with a 1-week break. This cycle helps maximize revenue benefits. Benefits of each ingredient. Honey provides quick energy and strengthens the immune system. Turmeric, anti-inflammatory, improves brain health and reduces inflammation in the body. Black pepper increases turmeric absorption and improves digestion. Lemon, rich in vitamin C, it strengthens the immune system and helps detoxify the body. Warm water facilitates digestion and promotes relaxation. The Book of Lost Remedies offers a valuable collection of natural recipes that can be incorporated into one's routine to improve health. The use of natural remedies is an excellent option for seniors who prefer to avoid overuse of synthetic medications, which can have side effects. The book teaches you how to use medicinal plants and natural ingredients to treat a range of conditions effectively and affordably. Now, let's talk about the 9 types of meat you should never eat. 1. Processed meats. Processed meats such as bacon, sausages, and ham are popular in many households due to their taste and convenience. But it is important to understand the health risks that these meats can pose, especially for older people. These meats go through processes such as salting, smoking, or adding preservatives to increase their durability and flavor, but these methods can make them less healthy. These meats usually contain very high levels of sodium, which is used as a preservative. Excess sodium can lead to increased blood pressure, which in turn increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and even kidney failure. For the elderly who often already suffer from hypertension or have heart problems, the continuous consumption of foods with a lot of salt can aggravate these problems. In addition, the saturated fat present in these meats increases bad cholesterol, LDL, favoring the clogging of the arteries, which also increases the risk of heart attacks. Another problem is that during the preservation process, additives such as nitrates and nitrites are used, which, when consumed in large quantities, can turn into harmful substances and increase the risk of colorectal cancer. To reduce these risks, the ideal is to consume fresh meat without additives and limit the intake of processed meats, especially for those who are in old age, as the effects of excessive sodium and fat consumption can be more severe. 2. Industrialized meats. Industrial meats such as chicken, pork, and beef are widely consumed and accessible, but the way these animals are raised and treated in large production factories can affect the health of consumers. In factory farming, animals are often kept in cramped conditions and without access to space to move, which can generate stress and increase the likelihood of disease. These conditions can also cause the spread of bacteria and parasites, such as Salmonella and E. coli, which can be transferred to humans through undercooked or mishandled meat. Another important point is the use of antibiotics and growth hormones to accelerate the development of animals and prevent diseases. When we consume meat from animals treated with these products, we may be ingesting residues of antibiotics and hormones, which can impair the balance of our body, especially in elderly people whose immune system may already be weaker. The overuse of antibiotics in meats can also contribute to the development of bacterial resistance, which makes it difficult to treat infections. In addition, industrial meats generally contain more saturated fat and fewer nutrients than meats from more natural or organic sources. For those who are aging, the consumption of more nutritious foods with fewer chemical substances is essential. Opting for meat from animals raised in more natural systems, without antibiotics and hormones, may be a healthier choice in the long run. 3. Shark meat. The shark is one of the oldest predators in the ocean, and because it is a top predator in the food chain, it accumulates large amounts of mercury in its muscles and organs. Mercury is a highly toxic heavy metal that can harm the nervous system, affecting functions such as memory, coordination, and concentration. For the elderly, consuming shark meat can be especially dangerous, as mercury can accelerate cognitive decline, and increase the risk of neurological diseases such as Alzheimer's. This is because the brains of older people are already more vulnerable to damage and toxins. In addition, the shark is an endangered species, and its unsustainable capture can harm the balance of the marine ecosystem. Therefore, in addition to the risks to human health, shark meat also raises environmental and ethical issues. For these reasons, it is best to avoid consuming this meat and opt for lighter fish with less risk of accumulating mercury, such as salmon or trout, which are healthier and more sustainable options. Now imagine eating meat so dangerous that it can be fatal if not prepared correctly. I'm talking about fugu, the puffer fish. You will be surprised at the risks involved. Stay tuned to find out how this exotic dish can put your life at risk. 4. Fugu. Fugu, or puffer fish, is a Japanese delicacy famous for being extremely tasty, but also very dangerous if not prepared correctly. This fish contains a toxin called tetrodotoxin, which is one of the most poisonous substances known to humans. Even a minuscule amount of this toxin can be fatal, causing respiratory paralysis and death. The preparation of fugu requires rigorous training to ensure that all parts of the fish that contain the toxin are removed correctly. Even with the chef's experience, there is still the risk of contamination, which makes the consumption of fugu a risky option. For older people who may have a weaker immune system or less ability to deal with poisoning, the risk is even more worrying. Therefore, it is safer to avoid consuming fugu and opt for other types of fish that do not pose a health risk. 5. Canned meats. Canned meats, such as Spam and other similar products, are convenient and have a long shelf life, but they are generally not the best options for health, especially for the elderly. One of the main concerns is the high sodium content present in these meats. Sodium is used both as a preservative and to enhance flavor, but excessive consumption of this mineral can increase blood pressure, a very common problem in old age. Hypertension can lead to serious complications such as heart disease, stroke, and kidney failure. In addition to sodium, canned meats are also high in saturated fats and may contain other additives that are not ideal for health. Although they are practical and inexpensive, they have low nutritional value compared to fresh meats, which offer more protein, vitamins, and minerals essential for health, especially for maintaining strong bones and healthy muscles, important factors as we age. If possible, it's best to choose fresh meats or canned goods that have less sodium and are less processed. 6. Veal. Veal is the meat of calves that have not yet been weaned. Although it is a tender and flavorful meat, it is considered a less healthy option for older people, especially due to its high fat content. The saturated fat found in veal can increase bad cholesterol, LDL, and contribute to clogged arteries, raising the risk of heart disease and stroke. In addition, the conditions of veal rearing are often very questionable from an ethical point of view, with many calves being kept in small confined spaces to ensure more tender meat. These farming methods are not only harmful to animal welfare, but can also result in lower quality meat with fewer nutrients. For the health of the elderly, the ideal is to choose meats with a lower fat content, such as chicken breast or lean beef, which offer high-quality proteins without the risks of saturated fats. 7. Lamb meat. While lamb meat is rich in protein, iron, and other nutrients, it can be a risky choice if it is not sourced sustainably. Raising lambs in intensive grazing systems can cause soil degradation, increased greenhouse gas emissions, and other environmental damage. Additionally, on some farms, lambs are kept in conditions that can be cruel and harmful to the animal's welfare. For the elderly who are increasingly aware of the environmental and ethical impacts of their food choices, it is important to opt for lamb meat from sustainable and responsible sources where the animals are raised in a more natural way with less negative impacts on the environment and better living conditions. This ensures that the meat consumed is healthier, more nutritious, and more ethical. 8. Raw or undercooked meats. Consuming raw or undercooked meat, such as in dishes like rare beef or sashimi, can be very dangerous, especially for the elderly. This is because raw meat can contain bacteria or parasites, such as Salmonella, E. coli, Trichinella, and others, which can cause serious infections. For the elderly whose immune systems may be more fragile, foodborne infections can be more difficult to treat and lead to complications such as severe dehydration or even organ failure. In addition, the risk of food poisoning increases with the consumption of raw or poorly prepared meats, making it even more dangerous for older people. Therefore, it is critical to ensure that all meats are cooked properly, reaching the recommended internal temperatures to kill any bacteria or parasites present. This helps protect health and reduce the risks of food infections. 9. Game meat. Game meat, such as venison, wild boar, and rabbit, can be a tasty and protein-rich option, but it also comes with risks, especially if it is not from regulated sources. This is because game meat can be carriers of zoonotic diseases, that is, diseases that can be transmitted from animals to humans. Examples include tuberculosis, brucellosis, and even Lyme disease, which is transmitted by ticks. In addition, illegal or unregulated hunting can harm endangered species and damage the ecological balance. For the elderly, who may already be more vulnerable to infectious diseases and health problems, it is essential to consume only game meat from safe sources, where the meat has been properly inspected and released for consumption. Game meat from regulated sources offers a safer option with a lower risk of contamination and disease. Now that you know which meats are dangerous to your health, especially for those in old age, be sure to take these precautions. If you've learned something new and want more tips on how to improve your health, subscribe to our channel. Health is a daily path, and we are here to help you follow the best path. Click sign up now.